No, this is not about guns. This is about society.
Poland now, with Czech Republic too, is something like a Texas of the Europe, and we are having many different kind of guns. It's quite easy. It's open to have black powder guns. It may be like a 500,000 or 1 million black powder guns in society without any registration. So me personally, I have about 78 registered guns.
El eterno retorno es una concepción filosófica que plantea una repetición del mundo, donde después de extinguirse, este vuelve a crearse para repetir su historia, definiéndolo no como un mito, sino como una condena de los pueblos que olvidan su pasado. El día 1 de septiembre de 1939, Polonia fue brutalmente invadida por el ejército alemán. Para justificarlo, los nazis acusaron a Polonia de perseguir a los alemanes étnicos que vivían en su territorio. Las SS montaron un falso ataque contra una estación de radio alemana, que se desenvolvió en el mayor despliegue alemán sobre un país con el que tenía un pacto de no agresión. Más de 2.000 tanques, casi 900 bombarderos, más de 400 aviones de combate y un total de casi 1,5 millones de soldados que entraron por todas las direcciones hasta llegar y cercar Varsovia. Solo 2 días después de este ataque relámpago, Gran Bretaña y Francia declararon la guerra a Alemania, dando lugar el inicio de una de las épocas más sangrientas y terribles de la historia. Y por si el inicio de la Segunda Guerra Mundial no fuera suficiente para el país, el 17 de septiembre de 1939 la Unión Soviética invadió Polonia por un segundo frente, invalidando por completo la soberanía del país. Con una población indefensa y unas fuerzas armadas que carecían de armas y equipo moderno para la época, el ejército polaco fue derrotado en cuestión de semanas tras demostrar una gran valentía en diferentes y duros combates que acabaron con su rendición el 27 de septiembre de ese mismo año. Cuando por fin, el 17 de enero de 1945, el pueblo polaco fue librado del dominio nazi por las tropas soviéticas, pasó a convertirse en un satélite de la Unión Soviética, perdiendo de nuevo su soberanía como pueblo hasta el 1993, donde tras mucha historia que os recomiendo investigar, las tropas ya rusas abandonaron el país, dejando una Polonia devastada por la posguerra. A día de hoy, en 2025, Polonia tiene una de las leyes y regulaciones de armas para civiles más flexibles de Europa, no solo comparable con la de Estados Unidos, sino incluso más permisiva en algunos aspectos. Esto, junto con un gasto de defensa colosal en proporción al PIB del país, hace que la cultura polaca haya desarrollado una cultura hacia las armas muy poco común y diferente a la europea. Por ello, en este documental, he decidido narrar e investigar las historias detrás de esta cultura de armas, preguntando a civiles, armeros o personas que dedican su vida a estar cerca de esta cultura, para que nos cuenten cómo se vive desde dentro.
So I grew in a family of forest keeper. So my father was hunter for more than 40 years. So that's why I started interesting in weapons. When I was approximately 12, I started to shoot air guns and airsoft from, I don't know, maybe 16 years old. We were having a small team before everybody or anybody heard about airsoft in Poland because it was just starting. I signed up to the military, so I was studying in Military University of Technology I was studying armament and high explosives, pistol, rifle, shotgun or something like this, but also artillery, design of ammunition, design of guns, design of artillery, how it works, why it works. After 5 years in rank of first lieutenant, I became military officer, and for 10 years I was serving in artillery regiment, 122 calibers, so it's heavy artillery. This was good opportunity to have contact with ballistics, for example. Yes, it's not easy for civilians to learn about ballistics, so I have some background to what I'm doing now. And personally, I'm really interested in technical aspects of guns. After some years, we were trying to show people also how to shoot properly, a little bit more in the long range, because long range is becoming very popular in Poland too. So we are trying to teach people. We just trying to educate people. It's my mission, I think. Something like this. Civilian is the first step is to sign up to shooting club. You have to be there for at least 1 month now. You can prepare to exam. This is internal exam, so this is in Polish Shooting Association. It's not police exam. That's the difference between this and other licenses. It allows you to make sporting license, but I mean sporting for participation in competition shooting. Go to the police and say, I want a license for my own gun to competition. To achieve the permission from police, you also have to do medical checks and psychological checks. These ones are especially prepared for having a gun. Put papers on police. You have to pay something like 60 euro, and you are waiting 30 days. You can do it in 60 days now in the best possible way. 30 days in the shooting club, 30 days police is checking you, your background and your documents, everything. Sporting license is shotguns, any caliber. For the rifles, up to 12 millimeters. For pistols, up to 12 millimeters. So if you want to have something strange like 50, even if it's small pistol 50 caliber, you can't have it. So no Desert Eagle 50, no Barrett 50 BMG, but you can have it on the hunting license. So people sometimes are trying to get a hunting exam, and if you have full collection license, you can have everything, including 50 BMG. Yes. So
is this gun culture spread in all the country, and do people have guns, or it's not really common?
Yes, because it was a big law change in 2011. It took 4 years, I think, when people start to understand that law was changed. 2015 maybe it started to grow very rapidly. I remember the times when only hunters were having guns, and it was really strange if somebody was having their own gun for sporting. And now it's quite normal. Yes. So everybody knows somebody who has gun, or at least who is shooting at the range, or is a member of the club. So it's growing really, really fast.
We have many clients, but this client is very different. One client is sport, another hunting. Sport client have short gun and long gun. Maybe Daniel Defense, Heckler Koch.
Guns here can be automatic or totally forbidden?
Full automatic we make sell, but special permission.
Oh, so you can have a permission for that?
Not for personal use, for a company.
Everything is semi-automatic.
Anyone could have this?
Yes.
If I get my license, I can have this?
Yes.
With no problem?
Sport, hunting, no problem.
Wow.
We can buy how much we
Ammunition you want?
Yes, I'm going to buy like 10,000 today. It's my personal license.
Wow.
So I can buy 10, 20. The maximum I was buying is 30,000 at once. Military background, it was also funny because, you know, in military you are shooting, you get like 5 bullets, You have to count it. As a civilian, I can go to the shop, buy 10,000 and go to the ranch. Yes.
Wow.
So many different types of bullets. No armor piercing, no incendiary, no chemistry insides, but everything else is okay. So for personal defense, something like critical duty, critical defense bullets, hollow points, everything is allowed. So if caliber is okay, you can buy
It's like, it's a bullet. You can
yes,
have
it's a
it.
bullet. You can have it, yes.
Shotgun,
How many shells can a shotgun has legally here?
10, no problem.
Okay.
If you want to shoot, you must come to this place. We have 50 guns.
You can start even here, as high as you can, and you can start here and close it, or you can start here to fulfill this free space and close it here. Depends on what is better working for you. So left hand is catching stronger than right hand. If you hold really hard with these fingers, you will have some additional moves on the trigger finger. There's a little bit left, but you see the spread is like this, not like this.
Right there.
It's much better now.
I tried.
The license says how much guns you can have. So it's usually like 6 for sporting license at the beginning, but you can expand it. So there's no limit. By the license, I can have 106.
I lived some time in US and I actually lived with the guys that had 30 guns in their house, like loaded, and they had another $50,000 in the bullets. So I'm not scared of guns in Poland.
We have statistics and it's pretty safe here, and we can walk even during the night, and nobody will use the gun against me, so yeah.
I heard a lot about United States, that there are a lot of guns there, but here I didn't see any problems with that. I feel safe here.
I'm from Texas in the United States, and I've owned many firearms, and I had a career in law enforcement, so firearms was a big part of my career and my culture. Well, I lived in a country where there was almost as many guns as people, but I think responsible gun ownership is a part of a civilized culture, and I believe that if people are proven to be a responsible owner and they choose to own guns and use them for recreation, for their entertainment, and their own sport and their own hobby, I think that's a great thing.
Crime is not as big of a problem here. Violent crime specifically is not that big of a problem here. Versus United States, where you have a really, really bad gang problem, bad drug problem. Here, I mean, I don't really notice it all that much. You know, if people are carrying guns around here, I've never felt the need to carry a gun here. I've lived here 4 years. Whereas in the United States, it's a little bit different. In a lot of cities in the United States, there's places where you don't go. At certain points of the night, you don't go. You don't go to parks at night. You'll get mugged. You'll get assaulted, you'll get murdered. If you're a woman, you'll get raped. Here, I don't even think about that.
Soy parte de un equipo de SWAT en los Estados Unidos. Yo no sé nada de
la historia de Polonia y cuáles son los derechos de la gente para tener armas. En los Estados Unidos es parte de la Constitución que nosotros podemos tener armas. Yo opino que la gente debe tener armas para defenderse contra personas violentas. Yo disfruto entrenar con armas. Me gusta como deporte, pero también como defensa personal. Mucha gente no se sienten cómodas con eso, pero a mí me encanta y no tengo yo ningún problema con eso. Muchas de las veces cuando llama la gente a la policía ya es demasiado tarde. Ya el crimen ya sucedió, la persona ya no tuvo tiempo de defenderse y cuando la gente se arma se pueden defender antes de que llegue la policía, porque cuando la policía llega, si la persona ya se fue, pues ya nosotros hacemos un reporte y ahí se acabó todo. Yo siempre le digo a la gente, entrenen, lo más importante es que entrene la gente, que sepan las leyes, sepan cómo entrenar.
Wow. So the distance should be no less than 1 kilometer.
No less than 1 kilometer. One bullet?
10 euro.
1 bullet, 10 euros. Oh.
The cheapest one.
The cheapest and not the cheap one? 25 euros. 25 pavos cuesta? Wow. Thank you. Cool. And how much it costs one of these for a civilian?
For a civilian, it would be approximately 9 to 10,000 euros.
9.000 o 10.000 pavos. Wow.
This is the Austrian rifle, Austrian brand, of course, and this is civilian version. So this is only semi-automatic fire, but this is the latest SWAT version. So I got 3 of them, and what's the best? Bullpup system is making this very easy to handle. You can go to the room, I mean small places with it. It's not a problem. You can shoot through the window like this. What's more, the center of gravity is center of mass is somewhere here, so you can take it and catch it like this, so you can shoot even with one hand without a problem. It's very steady during shooting, even in full auto fire. If you're capable to try it, it's not jumping. In AK system, for example, it's 3 shots, looks like this, and here 3 shots or even 10 shots looks like this. It's working in line of barrel. Yes, so also because of the bullpup system, I was comparing AR rifle with 10-inch barrel and Steyr AUG with 20-inch barrel. They are the same height, and this rifle is capable to hit the target up to 500 meters without problems. The main thing about bullpups, people are saying that it's impossible to shoot on the left hand, yes, because of the casings. Because of that, they added deflector here, so yes, you can change the barrel just like that. Oh, it's the fastest system in the world, I think. You have to lock it back, and here's the switch. Rotate, go off, so the same motion.
Wow,
rotate,
ready to use.
And it's ready.
Sí que está diseñada para poder usarse sobre todo con guantes. Puedes meter hasta guantes donde tengas estos dedos tapados y poder seguir usándola aún y todo, y poder pulsarlo porque pulsas el liberador de cargador con el pulgar.
Put here this again. So, got the trigger, and this is all plastic. Some kind of robust ABS plastic, and it is working. They made just some kind of miracle here. Hammer, sear, everything from early 70s. So it's like 50 years, more than 50 years now, it's still working.
Una de las cosas que más nos sorprendió fueron las leyes sobre pólvora negra en el país. Las armas de pólvora negra son aquellas propulsadas por la que podríamos denominar la pólvora antigua, aquella con la que se cargaban los mosquetes y trabucos de avancarga, pero nada más lejos de la realidad, la misma con la que los revólveres del calibre .44 como los del lejano oeste también funcionaban. En este país, cualquier persona sin permiso de armas puede tener acceso a armas de pólvora negra y portarlas por la calle cargadas sin que esto suponga un delito. No solo eso, sino que las armas de este tipo no tienen ningún tipo de registro policial y es una incógnita absoluta dificulta saber quién tiene y quién no tiene una. Por lo que aunque esto pueda parecer una ley que convertiría a cualquier cultura en el viejo este, la realidad es que lo que más impresiona de Polonia es ver sus bajas tasas de criminalidad, en comparación a otros países donde los ciudadanos pueden portar armas también. En Estados Unidos, la tasa de homicidios intencionados es de 5,76 por cada 100.000 habitantes, mientras en Polonia, sin embargo, es de 0,72 por cada 100.000 habitantes en el año 2023. Por lo que para seguir indagando en el tema, nos dirigimos a un club de tiro en el centro de Varsovia, donde nos recibieron para explicarnos sobre el tema.
Está guapo, madre mía. Una pistola polaca súper clásica que hemos querido probar porque todo tipo de Glocks y pistolas modernas las podemos probar en otro momento, pero estas no, así que voy a volver a disparar. Luego la vamos a ver, la poquísima agrupación que consigo con esta pistola, y vamos a volver a intentarlo, pero ya os digo que es muy difícil.
Arma polaca histórica.
O sea, mira, solamente la agrupación, no sé, ahora lo veremos cuando se acerque y no vamos a saber diferenciar cuál es de cada tirada. Pero es que en la agrupación de esta todas están a un puño de distancia, o sea, se nota muchísimo la diferencia. Vamos a ponerle nada, otras 4 a la Glock solamente para... Además vamos a disparar un montón de Glock este fin de semana, o sea que no quiero gastar ni dinero ni tiempo en esta pistola, pero ostras, es una pasada lo que se nota en la precisión. Uno de los motivos por los cuales he notado tanto retroceso en el anterior modelo, porque el 45 ACP pues pega mucho más fuerte. Vamos a ir con la Glock 9 milímetros, Glock 17, la estaremos usando este fin de semana con sistemas de puntería, así que también vamos a ver la diferencia entre dispararla con y sin sistemas de puntería. Solo he metido 4 cartuchos y vamos a ver qué tal va. La verdad que se nota muchísimo el retroceso, o sea que tiene mucho menos retroceso. Vaya hostia, mete el bicho, chaval. A ver, estas han sido con la pistola esta, tío, con la Makarov. Literalmente han sido estos y estos. Yo le estaba apuntando al pecho y te juro que se iban a la verga. Luego, aquí lo que pasa es que se han tapado con los de la escopeta, pero aquí he hecho las agrupaciones con la pistola, con la del 45 ACP y con la Glock. Bueno, con la escopeta era imposible no darle. Lo he frito.
If you are trying to defend yourself or your family or your home or your everything, it's a big risk of being in the jail after that. If you use gun for anything like shot in the air or something like this, you will probably lose your license, and it is not because of the law, it's because of the police and courts. The law was completely different, not so far away from this moment. Yes, probably the police is thinking the old way still, and everybody with a gun is just a criminal in their minds or something like that. Up to 60s, I think. If you have illegal gun in Poland, it was punished even with death sentence. So the change is big. The law is now good, but the way of thinking is still something close to the old one. It's better to be in jail than be in the soil. We were trying to conduct some classes for using pistol for self-defense, and this is the first question everybody will ask you on these classes. What after I defend myself, I defend my family? What will happen? I can say. We were trying many times, different organizations in Poland were trying to change parts of the law to close the way for police, to close the way for courts to put people into the jail after self-defense. It will change in, I don't know, maybe a few years. People just started talking about this, that if somebody is trying to take your life, you can take his life, no matter what kind of tools you are using. So now it's much better than it was before, but still fighting with your gun to defend yourself, it's not that easy to convince the court that it was necessary, even if somebody was having a gun. For cases that somebody was using, for example, airsoft gun, and you don't know what is it. You can't predict that this is real or just some kind of airsoft air gun or something like this. It was the main point in the court that it was not so dangerous, so you were not permitted to use lethal force. So people started to carrying, for example, the fake guns. I mean this for blank cartridges, so it can shoot and sound like a real gun. And if you defend yourself with your gun, and you can defend yourself in the court that it was shooting loud, I was thinking it was firearm.
When you are here in Warsaw, in big towns, no, the street or somewhere, and there are 100 or 200 people, no, normal people, no, you can be pretty sure that some of them are carrying guns. Carrying, so here will be never such a Breivik or something like that. Just shot down in 2 seconds. Of course, you have to have weapon license. And there are only 3 reasons where police can say no to you. Contacts with criminals, no? But they have to prove this. Then, of course, mentally ill or no, drug abuse or alcohol. No, this is but the same thing. They have to prove this. When you have not the criminal record, now you were in jail or something, but not for everything according to law. They cannot find another something. If none of these 3 is there, you have the license. But the best thing about this country, you can go today or tomorrow with your passport to the next gun store and buy 2 6-shooter Colts, whatever, 44 Magnum. The muzzle energy of this 44 Magnum is twice as Glock. So you can buy nothing, no license, but it has to be black powder, no? Okay, loading is a little difficult. You have to first powder and then cartridge and so on. But when you have loaded, when 6 is not enough, buy 2, you have 12. And the most important thing is, we have no shootouts on our streets. And we have no accidents. And you don't have to store these guns in a safe. No, you just can have these loaded guns, you can carry this everywhere. 244. Nobody can control this, they are not registered. You just buy this like a newspaper. No, this is not about guns, this is about society.
As I said before to you, Poland is like a Texas of Europe, yes, but sometimes it's even better because we have no restrictions about, for example, open-bolt guns like we shot yesterday, and no problems with silencers or stuff like that. Yes, so that point is better even in the Poland than USA. But if you speak about permissions, it's a little bit harder because you are in the registry. All your guns are in registry. So if you pass all this process, you have permission to have for example, I don't know, 5, 6 to 10 maybe guns. If you buy 10, you have to extend it. So less restrictive process, but again, you have to do some paperwork. But if we are speaking about gun types you can own, it's a little bit easier. Not everything, but silence is worse for big calibers. As we speak before, I'm carrying Glock 17 every time, 12 years now. So in Poland this law is obligating you to concealed carry, yes? So you can do it with holster or something like a holster, because it's not described in the law what is the holster, yes? This particular gun is registered in a sporting license. It's not directly allowed to use it for self-defense, but it is not forbidden, yes? So you can use it for self-defense, and in sporting license you can carry this gun in the loaded state, yes? So I have loaded magazine in it, yes? I'm not carrying this chambered for now, but it is also possible, yes? So you can do it. I can have defensive ammunition too. It's safe for other people on the street. If you have to shoot it, it will stop on first target. It's not ricocheting, it's stopping very fast, it's giving its energy to first thing it hits.
Do you carry an extra mag or not really?
It depends. You know, if you ask me if I think it's good idea, yes. Most of the time I'm trying to get extra magazine or extra gun. Sometimes I'm
carrying... Extra gun?
Yes, yes. I will say why. Because now we have summer and I'm using the Helicon pouch, but usually I'm carrying the Glock with the clip, and most of the time here, yes. So not in the front, and if you're driving a car, it's almost impossible to get it. So you can change the place, but Glock 17 is quite long, so it's not comfort to have it here. So I have also a small revolver, titanium skeleton, so it's lightweight, very small, and I have it here. If I'm sitting, I can take revolver. This is the second gun then.
Wow.
And if I'm standing, this is the first gun. I'm not really considering using this gun to protect myself, but rather to protect somebody on the street, yes, because I'm not really considering using the gun for self-defense, because this condition is not fast enough. If I'm considering my self-defense, I will prefer to use revolver or chamber the gun before I go carry this a little bit more to the front, yes, and for sure not here. So depends on situation, yes.
The sport shooting is becoming more and more popular. Additionally, because of the war, the situation on our east border, shooting become necessary for people to be prepared and to feel safer, because they want to defend themselves. So that's why it also raised the potential popularity of gun owning. When war starts, actually, we know that the war was actually going on, but on a smaller scale, since 2015 or 2013. So the war was always there on the east border of Ukraine, I don't know, a few thousand kilometers from us, when they attacked Kiev, which are quite close to our border. And you can hear from Polish cities, which are on the east part of Poland, that they can hear the bombing. That's different. That's changed the situation. Situation become uneasy because, okay, if they fall down, we are next. Then how to defend yourself, what will be the situation. Safety is one thing, another thing is economical situation, because the same day the prices of petrol has gone up drastically. There was no petrol because everybody started preparing themselves and buying to prepare for war. People went to shops and start buying food. Then you think, okay, but we are theoretically NATO, so we theoretically supposed to be prevent as well. And the situation settled down.
For sure, I felt terrible because I worked with a lot of guys from Ukraine. They told me how it was, what happened, how they felt, and I've heard a lot from them just when it started. A friend of mine, he lived in Kharkiv, so yeah, he told me lots of just tough things about what he was doing, how he was helping people, and yeah, I hope it will finish soon. Just that's what I wanted. I just hope it will finish soon and just no people will die.
That was shocking. Nobody expected that, and actually a lot of people ran away from the war and appeared here, and a lot of Ukrainians found home here.
I felt like we are very close to the World War III, you know? And I thought that the war gonna scale up, you know, and came to Poland. But now I think Poland still looks very safe, gonna end it and it's not gonna reach Poland.
I was probably pretty scared that it's gonna come to Poland either way. So it's like just the beginning, but now it's a little bit better. And I don't think about it that much, but you know, everything depends on how the voting in the US comes.
I was very concerned. I was heartbroken for the people of Ukraine. Can't imagine the terror they feel. Living in a country that's never been invaded by another country, I had the luxury of feeling safe, and also living here in Poland, I know it's a member of NATO. My family and friends back in the States were concerned for us here because they're not very educated about the geography and the political climate here. So they were concerned that it would spill over into Poland. So we had to reassure them that here in Poland we're safe. The NATO protections apply here in Poland. I wish that they could find a solution and people stop getting hurt.
I'm retired US military. I kind of think of things a different way. So I was never afraid. I know NATO is strong, no matter, you know, some of the politics in the United States are saying different. NATO's not going anywhere. Poland being a great NATO ally. There was never any fear about it being so close. Obviously, your heart goes out to the Ukrainians.
When the Ukrainian war started, I was a little bit scary because I was just retired from military and our military service was in bad conditions. The whole army was trying to buy new stuff, change training, so it was in process. We were totally not prepared at that moment. We were trying to help Ukrainians a lot. We gave them a lot of tanks, a lot of artillery, planes, I mean fighters, small arms like rifles, ammunition. It's the worst state of our army from, I don't know, maybe 60s or something like this. We will never be so weak like now. As I said before, I have a little bit different background than other people's, yes, because I was in military and also I have some connections with different peoples around the world. So before even somebody was believing that this war will start, I was having information like Russia going to take Ukraine and go through Ukraine to Poland. And people were saying at that moment that it will never happen, so the war will never happen. So I was receiving better informations, not accurate that much, but more informations. Some of them were better than stuff you can see in the internet or in the television. So predictions for that moment were really, really bad. Now I'm thinking a little bit different way because we start seeing that this is not war between Ukraine and Russia, but USA and Russia. I'm not sure, I can't say anything, I don't know. But maybe they have some kind of secret agreement and this will end in Ukraine. So what about my feeling? I was pretty sure I will die in 2 weeks, maybe 3. Because as a military I was in artillery. There is not too much artillery officers in Polish military and we have no reserves. So I will probably be taken to the military again. So we will not hold more than 2 weeks, I think, maybe. It was many times checked in computer simulations. I've got pretty good information about that, so I was almost sure that if there will be a war between Poland and Russia, I will live for 2 weeks more, maybe. But if you ask me about emotions, it's difficult because every owner of the guns in Poland are registered. So these registers are not secure enough, so we are thinking that Russians have it already. In Ukraine you can find situations that Russian special forces were searching for hunters, for example, because they were gun owners, yes, and we are expecting something similar in Poland. So if you are a gun owner and you are thinking tactically, you have to run away from your home as fast as you can. Just change the place, yes, so that's another reason to be scared a little bit. You can fight some kind of guerrilla warfare after that, but it will be truly difficult, so I don't think it will be happening. Even I can tell you it's maybe something like a kind of peaceful thoughts, because we are so fucked up that we will not be fighting anyhow, so maybe there will be no war because we can't fight.
Tras mi visita a este país y otras decenas de conversaciones que no se llegaron a grabar, llego a la conclusión de que una ley armamentística como la de Polonia no es más que el fruto de una sociedad responsable que poco a poco ha ido moldeando sus leyes para adaptarse y dar voz a lo que sus ciudadanos sienten que necesitan. Por otro lado, también llego a la conclusión de que unas leyes tan laxas no son en absoluto compatibles con cualquier sociedad. No obstante, también llego a la conclusión de que a países como España, en el que yo resido, les falta mucho por aprender de matices incorporados en algunas leyes a las que probablemente no se les haya dado dos vueltas antes de aplicarlas. Con esto me refiero a que existe aún mucho mito y tabú hacia las armas en este país, cuando realmente el proceso de sacar una licencia F, la que podríamos denominar deportiva, es extremadamente parecida al de Polonia, ya que en realidad el proceso para obtener la licencia F no es más que la de inscribirse a una federación de tiro, rellenar un psicotécnico obligatorio, que se resume a un papeleo automatizado, que completas en unos pocos minutos en el que nadie analiza realmente si eres o no apto para tener un arma, que acaba con un examen federativo muy sencillo, que si apruebas te otorga la oportunidad de solicitar la licencia F a la Guardia Civil, que finalmente acaba en la compra y registro de un arma de competición. Y en realidad, a diferencia de lo que mucha gente cree, un tirador de tercera en España, que es como se denomina la persona que acaba de sacar la licencia y todavía no está compitiendo, o no ha conseguido ciertas puntuaciones en sus procesos de competición, tiene derecho a registrar en su licencia F una mayor variedad de armas y calibres de lo que muchísima gente cree, desde pistolas pequeñas del calibre 22 hasta fusiles tipo AR-15 del 300 Blackout que podrías licenciar sin ningún tipo de problema, ajustándote, eso sí, a las limitaciones de la federación de tiro en la que estés, que puedan llegar a ponerte a la hora de entrenar con ellas. Cuando aumentas de categorías, la cantidad de armas que puedes tener también aumenta. Sin embargo, una vez obtienes la licencia, las limitaciones de munición, su transporte o diferencias de requerimientos de seguridad son extremadamente injustos, desproporcionales y variables según el tipo de licencia que tengas, por no mencionar incoherencias como que un soldado de fuerzas especiales que esté absolutamente acostumbrado a utilizar pistola o incluso a portarla en oculto en diferentes misiones no tenga acceso a una licencia A como tiene un policía, un suboficial o un oficial del ejército, obligándole a tener que sacarse la licencia F civil con todas las limitaciones que eso conlleva, pero por el contrario se le otorgue el poder de portar un arma a un oficial del ejército que lleve 20 años sentado en una silla, sin la necesidad de realizar ningún tipo de examen que demuestre su aptitud para con la misma. Dicho sea de paso y para entender el contexto, el reglamento de armas en España no ha sido modificado durante la democracia a normas que se adapten a la realidad. Creo que cualquier reglamento debe adaptarse de forma justa a las necesidades de la sociedad del presente, donde el deporte y la actividad con armas demandan unas normas más equilibradas y proporcionales, que permitan el desarrollo de una actividad llena de valores y responsabilidades, sin dejar, por supuesto, en ningún momento de lado la seguridad ciudadana. Algo posible, en mi opinión, con un consenso entre las autoridades del sector que valore cuáles son los riesgos reales de hacer las cosas un poco más sencillas y cómodas para las personas que practican este deporte. Por otro lado, y aunque entiendo que haya personas que no lo van a entender, quiero dejar claro que ninguna de estas palabras o reflexiones hacen apología a la violencia, solo defienden una actividad deportiva no tan común, pero que enriquece y aporta la vida de muchísimas personas, y en el caso de España requieren una pequeña revisión para adaptarse a las necesidades del presente. Por ello, en esta reflexión, que no crítica, creo que las leyes deberían ajustarse y analizarse desde un sentido común que permita disfrutar a los deportistas sin tener que pasar por tantísimos trámites y burocracia en cada paso que quieran tomar. Y en estas palabras me centro en la licencia deportiva, ya que es la que a mí me corresponde, como civil que no es cazador y no pertenece a ningún tipo de fuerzas de seguridad del Estado, por lo que creo, y ya acabo, que el proceso para conseguir un arma podría aumentarse añadiendo exámenes psicológicos o policiales mayores que determinen y aseguren que la persona es apta para tener un arma, pero que una vez pasado el cupo todo debería ser más laxo y flexible para permitir disfrutar a los tiradores de un deporte que tanto abanico de posibilidades ofrece. Y quiero acabar este documental de una forma simple, y dándote las gracias por haberlo visto. Te pido de corazón corazón que si te ha gustado lo compartas, ya que mi único objetivo es seguir viajando para poder grabar y reflejar historias en la mayor calidad que siempre esté en mis manos.